I hear you whisper as nothing left. I will send out an army to have me a little nervous. Um, it's like you pray and ask for something, and then you finally get it, and it's like, okay, it's here. Everything that I've been praying for is here. Now what? I hope I don't mess it up. And I guess I'm nervous or anxious because this will be the biggest risk I have taken in my whole life. It's like either God is telling me I come from a long line of women prophets, or, I'm crazy and things is about to go downhill. So this is a big risk, the knowing, but the unknown while I'm waiting has me anxious. It will finally give me all the answers I need to move forward. And I'm trying not to be nervous because by me being anxious, I feel like that's telling God that I don't trust Him, that I trust what He has revealed to me. And I don't want Him to. So being in business and being successful is all about taking a risk. This is my biggest risk I have ever taken. I will the the chance of this, the outcome is about to skyrocket to the next level, and I got to pray that I don't allow thoughts and old habits to destroy what God has prepared for me. Or the other side of risk is you lose everything. But I choose to believe that this risk that I'm taking is going to put me on the next level. So this anxiety that I'm feeling, because everybody asking me, are you ready for surgery? Are you ready for surgery? It's like, I have to be. I've been asking for this for 2 years now. I have to be ready. I God has shown me what it's like for a person to pray for something, and then when he give it to them, to not be ready for it. you sabotage it every time because you feel like you're not deserving of it. And I don't want my anxiety to destroy where God is about to take me. Because He wouldn't take me there if I wasn't ready for it. He knows that I'm capable of. So this anxiety shouldn't even be a part of my thinking process. In Philippians 4, 6, and 7, it says, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your minds in Christ Jesus. So basically, I need to pray more. Because all that is, that anxious feeling, is a demon or the devil or whoever trying to.
You did what it does not name, the well name.
I told them.
Why?
Morning Star.
Scared better.
She wanted me to let y'all know that the devil's real name, his original name, was Morning Star. But yeah.
God's name is beautiful.
Yeah, Jehovah.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah, this thing.
Here, give me that. I'm sorry. She always come and wanna interrupt me while I'm talking and ask me for some paper.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So back to what I was saying. this anxious spirit that's in me is not of God. And
It's the devil.
Yeah, it's of the devil. And it is trying to trick me into sabotaging myself. And you can't allow that. You can't allow that spirit to get into you and sabotage your blessing that God has for you. Because I learned is God might give you another try at it, but it might be years from now. You might have to wait like 7+ years before you get another try. And that's a lot of time of self-pitying yourself, and being sad and depressed and having the what if you would have took the opportunity. I say when the door opens, go for it. Everything is about taking a risk. Everything. There's nothing in this world that don't require some type of risk. So either you go big or you go home.
Small.
No, we don't go small around here, Malia. You go big or you go home.
Big, small.
No, small.
You can be small as give you magic.
So Monday morning, that is my go big
or go small
or go home. I can't allow fear to make me back out now.
Or scared.
That's what fear is, scared. I had someone ask me to design them a men's denim suit. I've I've made 2 men's suits. So the
And
thought
no time
of
a guy.
making something else for a man is terrifying because I don't get men requests that often. So I just don't. That's when the anxiety start kicking in because it's like I want to expand my following and my I guess my talent. I want to expand it from just women and kids clothes to men's attire also. So it's like I need to take this opportunity to challenge myself to get comfortable with making men's clothes. If I don't never start, then I can never grow on, that part of my talent. I'll never grow in it because I never will take the risk to even go for it. And I also, don't want to mess up. I don't want to, you know, make something, and then he might not like it. Now, trying to move forward, it's gonna be harder for me to get male clients because I got this one person that didn't like it. But it's gonna be people like that in this industry. You cannot please everybody, and somebody is not gonna like your stuff, but you can't let that stop you because just because one person don't like it, another person will. So I can't be anxious about taking on new clients and new challenges. I can't be anxious about where this, I guess, talking on the computer, you know, telling my story, seeing how it might help somebody else. I don't know where this part of my life, even though it's very new to me, it could take me farther than the fashion thing because I'm doing it for God. So the talent, everybody is born with a talent, but God also give you a purpose. So I have the talent to create, but my purpose might be to help people through, I guess, like communicating, kind of like a therapist, life coach, whatever. I keep seeing profit, which also got me anxious because I'm like, what is a prophet? God, you telling me I'm a prophet? I thought only men could be prophets. But I've been learning that there are a lot of women prophets in history, and there once was a tribe of women prophets. So I'm like, do I come from a long line of women prophets that somewhere along the line forgot who they were and allow people to tell them that they was witches because of the things that they saw? Oh yes, my older cousin told me that her husband used to say that her and the women in the family was witches because they could see stuff. But little do we know we are prophets.
That means we don't see stuff.
That means we do see stuff.
see.
God show us things through visions.
Like bad dreams.
They not always bad dreams, Malia.
Sometimes I have bad dreams.
Yeah, sometimes they can be scary. Cause it's like you see this, and then it's like, what am I supposed to do with it? Then you start, getting scared, not knowing if there's something you can do to prevent something, or it's just like, why are you showing me this, God? How am I supposed to use this to help you? How am I supposed to move forward with the things that you are showing me and not be afraid or anxious that people are going to get mad or scared about the things that you're showing me and try to hurt me and my family? Things are getting real scary out here, real crazy. And the thought of God being able to show something to somebody, you just never know what might go through people's head. They might get fearful that God might see what's right and that it might expose them for the truth. Nobody likes their truth to be exposed, but everybody is always ready to judge. Ain't that crazy? Always ready to throw the first stone. But then when you start saying, well, let's talk about your truth. Oh man. Now people want to get angry. Now people want to fight. I don't want to have this spirit of anxiety anymore. I don't want to be fearful, because that is telling my father that I don't trust him. And there's no reason, he hasn't given me any reason not to trust him, because everything that he has, why would this be any different? Why will this be any different? and that the enemy is trying to just bring this anxiety and fear upon me because he wants me to get so nervous, so scared that I back out. But backing out now means death. So I would rather move forward.
Or backward.
No, not backwards, Malia. I'd rather move forward and have a clear conscience that I at least went through with it and got definite answers than to continue this not knowing. Because the not knowing, the gray area is killing me. I hate gray areas. I hate not knowing. It's like you have no control over your life. The not knowing, the gray areas. It's like it is or it ain't. God don't want me to put him in the gray area. So he's not gonna put me in the gray area. He is putting me in a position so I can know. I can know the truth. He always wants me to know the truth. And I'm so grateful for that because, as they say, the truth shall set you free. And that is so true. It gives you options to choose what's right for you. It's not like you forced to choose one opinion. Now you have two opinions to choose from, or two options to choose from. And it's all about which option is going to better suit your future.
Okay, please.
And
What?
I'm grateful for those options. That means he trusts me enough to make a wise decision, to make a decision that's going to be best suited for me and my family. Making decisions can be hard, but I'm so grateful that I have a father that helps me make the best one, because he shows me both paths before I begin them. One path might start off good and end up bad, but one, it might be a little rough starting off, but after that rough beginning, it is beautiful the rest of the walk, the rest of the journey. So I would rather choose the one where it might be a little tough starting off. Might have to clear a little debris out the way and clear the path. But after you clear that path, the journey gets easier and it's smooth. The sun is always shining. It's just pure joy and happiness. Versus the one where it start off easy and cool, but then somewhere in the middle you realize it's not as good as you thought, and you're not as happy, and then you start losing things. I'm tired of losing things. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose anymore. I'm ready to win. I'm ready to push myself. Everybody that's successful has come to a crossroad where they had to choose the right path for them. They had to overcome their anxiety and fear and take the risk. They didn't know where it was going to take them, but they took it anyways because it couldn't get no worse than what they was already experiencing. So I am going to take the risk. No backing out now, because nothing can be worse than what I'm already experiencing. Like, I shouldn't even be fearful. I've been homeless, so that shouldn't be no longer a fear. You know, like, I've been without food before. I've been broke. Like, every bad thing that I can think of, I have experienced. So fear and anxiety should no longer even be a part of me as a person. And that's why it's so important to keep your mind occupied. Because when it's not occupied, that bad spirit know how to creep in. As my pastor said, the mind is the battlefield. You're constantly battling only in the mind. Things, the good and the bad happens because of our mind. What we choose to dwell on is what we live, what we manifest. I choose to dwell on being happy. I choose to dwell on being successful, being a great businesswoman, a great mother, a great soldier for God, learning how to love correctly and learning how to really connect with people. Like I was saying yesterday, it's this blockage that keeps me from truly connecting with people and God. And I know if I keep on this path with God, He will help me to remove that blockage so that way I'll be able to fully connect. I won't have that awkwardness when I go to talk to people. It'll be like, you ever seen somebody, it just seemed like they just know everybody, even if they don't know them. You be like, you know that person? You're like, nah, I just met them. Like, y'all was kikiing it up. Like, y'all been best friends for, forever. Some people just have that ability where people like me, it's just like, like, I gotta really work at it. But I can get there. It's gonna take some time, take some practice. It's gonna really take me really putting myself out there and overcoming fear of talking to people I believe that's why this is so important that I get on here and talk with you guys every day, because I can slowly feel myself um, growing from that and being able to just reach out and talk to people more. I still have my, introvert ways, but I can see myself growing out of it. And I'm just happy to be growing out of it. You never stop growing, you never stop learning. If anybody in this world think they know everything, you are sadly wrong. Because there is no person in this world that knows everything. You might be really intelligent, like highly intelligent, like Albert Einstein, but there are still things he didn't know. So I challenge you to keep an open mind. God loves when you keep your heart pure and your mind open, because it is easier for Him to use you to help His purpose. Everybody has a purpose, everybody has a reason for being here. And if you're not seeking your purpose, you are wasting time. You are wasting space and air. And so many people out here for, striving to find their purpose in life so they can begin their journey. And there's so many people out here wasting time. We were not put here to waste time. And I can say I've wasted so much time. Too much time. Till now I'm at the point like, I don't care how much I love you. If you are getting in the way of my journey, trying to slow me down, you have got to go. Because I cannot waste any more time. I refuse for my father to be disappointed in me because I allowed somebody to waste my time and to get in my way of what he needed me to do. No more. It has got me nowhere. So I will not allow it anymore. God has brought me a long way. He has given me a second chance of life. So no more wasting his time. No more procrastinating when he tells me to do something. After I talked to y'all yesterday about like having the fire, I tell you, I felt like a different person. I got off of here. I did Malia's hair. And you know what? I actually put in a lot of effort into doing her hair. I haven't put in that much effort into doing her hair in a long time because she is so tender-headed. And I don't be feeling like, fighting her and stuff like that. So I always try to find the easiest hairstyle to do that's quick and I don't have to be bothered with her for a long time. But yesterday, I put in some effort and I'm really proud of her little hairstyle. And today somebody asked me to design them a men's denim suit, and I put in some effort into really drawing what I feel like is a nice denim suit. So it's talking with you guys. I don't know if it's helping you, but it's definitely helping me. It's helping me to get motivated. It's helping me overcome fears. It's helping me become more of a people person. And all of this is necessary for me to embark on the journey that God wants me to go on. So let's get her done. I talk and then I put in action. I want to be a person of my word. So I'm going to tell you first. You might not believe me. Usually nobody believes me. They always doubt me. But then I put in the action to prove what I said, to back it up, to show you that it's real. I don't play no games. I talk about it first so I can figure out in my head which direction and path I got to go to get there. Then once it's figured out in my head, I start walking. I start achieving. Don't just sit around and talk about it forever. It's time to put in action. The time is now. Don't let that anxiety and fear stop you for what God has for you. It's going to be a big risk, but I promise you, it'll be everything you've ever dreamed of and more. Everything you ever prayed for, everything you ever imagined. He just wants you to be happy. He's a parent and you're his kid. He just wants you to be happy, whatever it is. Long as it's not hurting nobody and it's not falling in the lines of sin. He wants you to be happy. And he gonna find a way that it's not, breaking the rules and you still get what you want. So choose God. I'm gonna leave it at that. I see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace. God is good all the time. I will rescue